you can get a really good lit up building which you like to probably show off. So this has quite a lot of colorings inside, a different light setup, and it looks like a pretty great image to me. I could have used my presets onto it, but over here if you see, I have that deep black which is quite brighten up. It all depends. Not all the presets are gonna be good for all kinds of photos for you, but here I have couple of which I'm gonna be releasing quite soon, because I'm gonna be giving out all these presets, and let's just see how many it can be. It can be 100 presets in a pack, which I would like to give out for you guys. Let me just show you how I would like to bring out this photo. Again, what I'm gonna do over here is go down to the calibration level, put all my blues to the teal side, put all my reds to the orange side, and we have almost got almost achieved what we are trying to achieve in this photo over here. And let me just do the quick quick settings, like leveling up my thing, and I'm gonna go up to this noise level. I'm gonna increase the noise, reduce the noise, actually not increase, but again doing the option and setting of my sharpening of the image. I don't want to sharpen the skies because I don't want that sharpening to happen, and I'm gonna put it up a little bit less. Now coming back to the color grading tab, I want to set it off at the same level which I showed you before, around 235, and I see that this is quite good enough. Around 233 I'll keep it, and the saturation at 27. I'm gonna go to the highlights. I'm gonna go down to 195, and that's the 195. I would reduce the saturation a little bit. And so if you guys want to keep this settings, just note down the settings, and all you can just go in here and directly dial up to your thing. I'm gonna go to my midtones as well, a little bit onto the yellow orange side. I'm not gonna touch any of these colors over here. I like to bring up my blacks a little bit onto the higher side. That's what I want to do. I want to bring up, use this graph. Now this area is for the shadows, this one is for the highlights. If you go on top, now I'm gonna reduce my blacks, my shadows over here, and increase a little bit of the highlight just to make it pop out a little more. And now I'm gonna go up and do the masking. I'm gonna little bit work around with these settings. And here's the time where we're gonna do our radial filter, radial gradient, which I'm gonna put it around this little dome, and we're gonna set off the brightness a little bit. I'm gonna put up the highlights because I want this to shine in the photo, and I'm gonna increase a little bit of the brightness. So if you don't want to be brightening up so bright that looks fake, but here I'm gonna do a little bit more so that it shines separately onto the ground. And I'm gonna do a little bit of the texture into the minus side. I don't want it to be too sharpened up, but I'm gonna use the clarity a little bit so that the shadows and the contrast is balanced out accordingly. Now what I want is this one particular thing is all set. I want to use the linear gradient onto the left hand side. So if you see my area over here, it's quite brightened up, it's contrasting to this particular building which is shining bright. And I'm gonna come up over here, get down my linear gradient and put up a gradient over here. I want to do it in this sense, but I want to reduce the brightness around over here, which is quite interesting, which focuses, now the focus has gone towards the building side. I'm gonna put up one more gradient from the bottom over here, and which is gonna be across this road, which you can see right now. It's gonna reduce the brightness of the area around over here, but now I want to focus on the road as well, a little bit focus on the road. So what I'll do is I'll go into the masking level. I will use a radial gradient and make a thin kind of oval shape over here, and put it across the roads, put it across the road, which is accordingly over here. Let's just give it over here, and you can set it off as per you like it. So what I will do is I will increase the brightness a little bit over here, so that my photo pops up, the road pops up, which is again the main aspect of this photo, the building and the road around over here. So I'm going to put up the highlights a little bit down so that my photo comes out pretty clear. I'm gonna put up the blacks and I'm gonna bring up the shadows a little bit. I'm gonna put some clarity into it and reduce the texture a little bit. Go to the cropping and reframe my photo. I'm gonna cut this down, put it up over here. I don't want this building to come and ruin my photo. So now I have this look. Let's just go and see what was the before. This was the before and this is the after. See how brightened up this photo is, and now it looks pretty good, nice. I know the video has gone way beyond, so I hope this quick editing process that I use generally, this is a very basic editing process which can turn out your photos into something, you know, different, and this can actually bring out your Instagram page or any other portfolio really nice and appealing to the people. So yeah, that's the process that I follow right now. Let me just remove this and talk to you guys. Thank you, and I hope you guys found this photo editing little bit short tutorial informative and helpful. So do subscribe to my channel. Once again, I would like to say that, and it motivates me because I like to bring out my style with you guys and share my creative with you guys. So for now, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.